Isn't this supposed to be tied to that? There we go. What up, chat? What is up? There we go. Botrix has correctly joined the channel. Well, thank you. See if Restream does its thing. Yes, it does. What's up, chat? We're gonna be working out a way, because you got to do it right or you get stuff copyrighted and all kinds of you get issues if you don't stream music right or correctly on these platforms. So I'm gonna be working on that, so at least like in the starting scene and stuff we can turn on some music and chill that way while it's loading, while everything's loading up. Because what I typically do is I'll start the stream up, make sure that the game is running right, audio is all set up correctly, stuff like that. Get my unofficial Phasmophobia cheat sheet pulled up so I can listen to footstep sounds and use smudge, cooldown, hunt, paranormal sound timers. You can set it to blood moon. You can, if you're outside, you can set the footstep sound to dirt or whatever. You can set it to wood, concrete, wherever you are. If you're not using the Phasmophobia unofficial cheat sheet, you 100% should be. You can also check off ghosts that it's not. It has a little tool where if it's a normal speed ghost, you can select normal speed and it'll erase all the ones that are not normal speed for you. You can do hunt sanity when it hunted. all kinds of stuff. You can put in how many evidence you got, if it's a forced evidence. Like, there's just a lot of things that you can use in the filter section, in the tools section. And it also gives you maps, so you can pull up the map that you're on. It'll show you where everything is. Where everything would be. Hiding spots, cursed objects, breaker locations. All kinds of stuff. We're a little behind, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We did an exclusive stream to TikTok for the live fest that's going on. Over there, we got about 70 views, so I think it was like 67 views. And somehow 2,000 likes. I guess it's every time you push the button. So we had people that were really showing some love over there. If you stopped in over here from TikTok, thanks for the love over there. We could use it here as well. One thing I wish that OBS had, and it might, and I just don't know it, is like a sound effect plugin. Which I know you can download all kinds of plugins and put in here. But I wish it was just like a feature, like you could be like, okay, docs, sound effect, boom, there's a doc for it, bam. Push all these buttons. That'd be cool. And especially since like Stream Elements has kind of obviously teamed up or is a part of OBS. If you could do things like zoom in, like, I don't know, TikTok has a lot of cool things for streaming. It just, the sound quality, to be able to like add a expander and compression and EQ to your mic and stuff is a lot different on TikTok. So, I got about an hour in me, and that's going to be it for today, tomorrow, and so, what is today, Tuesday? So Wednesday and Thursday, yes, it's Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be starting streaming at 10 a.m. We'll probably go until about 2. Both tomorrow and the next day. So Wednesday and Thursday. So let's fire up a game here. 7.1 rewards. No sanity to start with, so we can get the hunt right off the bat. There's been several games where I've been able to determine what the ghost is in the first hunt. Or second hunt. So that's the way I've been doing it. Kind of helps move games along. We're not getting near as many perfect games, but we don't need a perfect game to get a win. And let me know if y'all would rather see perfect games rather than just how fast we can figure out the ghost. I'm down. I think tomorrow we're gonna go for APOC, bronze, silver, and gold. Just so you know. So let's head on over to Tanglewood. I hear they have a ghost problem.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
And, you know, you would think you called us, right? Here we show up with all this gear, come in here, figure out what the ghost is, get rid of it, you're good to go, no more ghosts. Oh no. We're just gonna tell you what the problem is. Yes, you have a ghost, and this is what it is. Good luck. Right. Appreciate the money. But we just tell you what it is. This one is not as easy to diagnose for the shade, so we're going to do a Raiju test instead. There we go. Well, not a wraith. Also, pretty sure the ghost is going to be, the ghost room is going to be the hallway. There was a light, so not a mare, because we didn't turn any light switches on. So we already have wraith and mare. No wraith, no mare. It's taking a minute to hunt. Oh wow. So we can already rule out a lot of these. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over here to the garage. See if we get a yokai. It didn't sound like that was an event. It hit the breaker. So, it's not a djinn. So we're gonna listen for, okay. Not a Yuri. We're gonna listen for, we're gonna listen for yokai, and then we're gonna look for breath to rule out Hantu. It was an early hunt, so the house hasn't necessarily cooled down, so that's why I'm not trusting that it wasn't the speed of the Hantu. But that I'm gonna go ahead and say is not a Hantu. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I didn't realize it was coming for me already. Alright, let's do cooldown. I didn't see breath, so I'm pretty sure definitely it's not a Hantu. I also didn't see it shapeshift. Good grief. What up, Chad? Anyone in the chat? Anyone in? We got Kick, Twitch, and YouTube going. I should have brought the flashlight for the miling test, but I didn't. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably not a miling. Here we go. That was a long cooldown. So that's not a miling. Really? That's not a miling. And it's been the same speed every time, so not the twins. I was trying to get the yokai test right there, but that didn't work out. Didn't start the cooldown. Okay, if we can rule out yokai right here. We also need to look at the blinks through the crack here. Not a yokai. I can't really tell. We need to flip the breaker on. So, not a yokai. I don't... It was really hard to see the blinks. I also didn't start the cooldown, so that's cool. We're going to be looking for Oni, Phantom Blinks, or an Obake Shapeshift on this one. It hasn't done a mist event, so it very well could be an Oni. I really don't think it was Phantom. Okay, it's hunting. That's an Oni. I'm pretty sure that's an Oni. See how visible it is? You just constantly see it, basically. That's an Oni. Okay. Now that we know it's an Oni. It's 100% not a Phantom. And I'm pretty certain it's an Oni. It could be the Mimic, so one of the things we're definitely going to do first... Well, first we got to pop all these sanities. Get us back to 100. We're going to take this in. Just in case it's a demon. Highly doubt it is, though, just saying. And then... we'll take this in just to make sure we get the correct room. And actually what I'll probably do... Yeah, we'll go and make sure it's not a Mimic. Alright, we're at 100. Welcome in, welcome in. Light switched, we missed it. Is what it is. This is definitely the room, so let's look for ghost orbs and go ahead and get this down. Yeah, we'll get that down. Let me turn these off real quick. I don't see any amount of ghost orbs. Throw this down. This is 100% the room. And just to rule out poltergeist, it eventually will throw this entire pile. If it's a poltergeist. Yeah. Like I said though, the blinks were so fast that it's not a Mimic, it's gonna be an Oni. Just saying. I like to think I have enough hours to tell when it's an Oni blink. I have goofed on several occasions before. So I heard a light switch. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Definitely not on Rio because it lit the candle, right? So what we need now is to go ahead and get the bone, get the cursed object out of the way. Oh wow. Is that the bone? Oh, that's a light. Huh. It's in the hallway, so if it's a Yuri, it will probably touch the front door at some point. But, again, we are pretty sold on Oni. Not the mirror. Not the tarot cards. I haven't seen tarot cards in a while. That did open it up all the way. And I should have filmed it. What an idiot. Not the voodoo doll. Not the monkey paw. So we got Ouija board or summoning circle. And it's the summoning circle. So we can absolutely get a picture of the ghost, but we're gonna have to burn a smudge to do so. Our hiding spot is here. We need a video of the ghost, so we'll do that with the circle. And we need a motion sensor. So let's come back over here. Still hadn't thrown all this pile. Okay, I'm ruling out poltergeist officially. We didn't see it shapeshift one time, but I'll save that. What else we got? It has been doing things like door touching with me in and around the room, so I'm gonna go ahead and rule out shade. And again, we're pretty sure it's Oni. 96% sure. I always miss good stuff. Come on. Can you blow out? Or can you blow out? Can you walk through the salt, please? There we go. So I need like a door touch or a fire extinguish. Be nice if it did an event right here. I wouldn't even have to use the summoning circle. Again, we already know it's an Oni. I say no because I'm 96% sure. Okay. So now we don't even need that for that. We need this for sound. Okay, it's in this way. Can you blow out the candle, please? Could you blow out the candle, please? If only a ghost would blow out the candle. If only the ghost would blow out the candle. This ghost doesn't catch hints. If only the ghost would blow out the candle, it would be great right now. If only the ghost would blow out the candle. Now, we know it's an Oni, but if we could get the ghost to blow out the candle, so we could get this recording, that'd be awesome. If the ghost would just blow this candle out, so we could get this recording. Let's ask it nicely. Mr. Oni. Hold on, wait. Robert the Oni, could you please blow the candle out? Robert the Oni, blow this damn candle out right now. Wow, I don't know. Robert the Oni, could you blow the candle out? Pretty please. In 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this since it won't blow the candle out. I'm gonna go get my own candle. Robert the Oni ghost, could you please blow the candle out in 3, 2, 1. Your time to shine. Could you please blow the candle out in 1, 2, 3? I don't think this ghost can count. Thank you. He got mad. He was like, I'm blowing it out now. Okay, let's make sure. If it's an Oni, we're gonna have pretty low sanity already. Oh. Interesting. Usually the Onis will drain your sanity pretty quickly. So we already have all that. We just need a video of the ghost, and then we need 2 photos. How can I get the photos? Yeah, that's not gonna count. It would be great if it would do like a shadow event or something. Anything. The sad thing is, I need to save. You know, I better get it while I can, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well, we got all the overview stuff. That's going to have seriously drained our sanity, so now I can get a picture of the Cruci and then a picture of the Oni hunting. It's doing a cursed hunt, so it's going to take a full, what is it, 60 seconds? 50 seconds? Apparently it's 50 seconds. feel like a demon would have used its ability already. I need a smudge. We don't need that anymore. About the only other thing we really could do is rule out Banshee, but I'm telling you, the blinks are Oni blinks. And you'll see again. So watch how, like, how much you can see the ghost during the hunt. That's what we're looking at. When you can see it just almost the whole time, it's the Oni. When you have a phantom, you will not see it for like 1.5 meters at a time. Like, it'll blink, like an Oni will like blink here where you can't see it, and then it'll get like this far and show itself again, and then like this far and show itself again, like repeatedly, just over and over again. You can just constantly see it. A phantom will be like, now when I say blink, that's the ghost disappearing, okay? So it'll blink, and then come back, and then blink, and then come back, and then blink, and then come back. It's like you hardly see the phantom. A normal ghost will be like, blink, come back, blink, come back, blink, come back, blink, come back. Like, I don't know if that's making any sense, but yeah, that's my best way to explain it. So we need to listen for the Banshee screams. We need 5 paranormal sounds for me to rule out Banshee. It's not guaranteed, right? It just has a 33% chance on any sound it makes through the sound recorder or the parabolic microphone to make one of the 20 Banshee screams. But let's look at our sanity one last time. It is super low. We'll just hide in here. Okay, it burned one. Perfect. Okay. See how much you can see that it's an event. It's an event. Because I flipped the light switch on, it's an event. And it wasn't blinking. If it's not blinking, it's an event. Anytime it hunts, it'll be blinking. Do we have everything we need there? No, we need a picture of the ghost. Ah, I could have got the picture of the ghost. At least we have 3 deletions. See how much it's blinking? Oh, I missed it. So now we have to do this stupid crap. Notice how fast that ghost gets after you smudge it? Remember that. You better create some distance after smudging it. I like how when I went to take the picture was the second that it chose to do a longer blink. Hey, look, if we don't get it on this one, GG's. Because I don't have any more smudge sticks. Unless I do have one more after this. Oh, I do. No, yes I do. So the game plan is going to be to try and wrap it around here without sprinting, and once it gets here, sprint to the closet and not use a smudge stick. That's going to be the plan. And hopefully I get the picture. So that was one sound on the parabolic that was not a banshee scream. I'm telling you, it's an Oni. After seeing it multiple times, I know it's an Oni. Also noticed it hasn't done a single... There we go. And that'll get it. It hasn't done a single... Whew. Hasn't done a single missed event. So, okay. It could have done another paranormal sound, and I just missed it. I'm really thinking not Banshee, though. The blanks are Oni. It'll probably hunt once it gets back over there. Which it'll probably end up burning that crucie, if I had to guess. Maybe not. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping it doesn't curse hunt me. Okay, here we go. See how fast the blinks are? That's an Oni. You could see it almost the entire time. Dead giveaway. Almost goofed. And it did a cursed hunt. Because that's the only reason it could have started in the kitchen. It settled back down to normal speed. It's 100% an Oni. And again, we've got the perfect game. And, you know, I realized just now that the whole goal of trying to get the ghost right off the bat was to make the game faster, but it's just in me to try for the perfect game. So, Oni it is.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
This is a perfect time for the special effect thing on TikTok. It says, what? And it starts like messing with the camera and making it like I have no words. I should have timed. Well, you live and you learn. Dadgummit. Well, I was very confident that that was going to be an Oni. And it wasn't. Well, let's go to Ridgeview. And we'll be just strictly trying to find the ghost. We're not going to go for evidence and stuff. I mean, for media.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of occurring objects nearby. This must be the reason some ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Is what it is. Oh, I actually need that. Dadgummit. I needed the cruci. And since I'm in here, I might as well grab that. And I guess this, in case we get an event, we can try for... Well, Phantom we can tell by the blinks for sure. It's... The Oni is a lot closer to like a normal blink, I guess, than the Phantom is. The Phantom is very obvious. I thought that the Oni was obvious, but apparently it's not. So that's awesome. That won't give us enough to really tell the difference with the Maroi. We'll just... Nah, I don't know. We're not gonna try to find the ghost room necessarily. I guess let's just take an extra smudge in. Okay, so this is the ghost room. That was the salt. So it's not a wraith. A demon could hunt now. There was the first blowout. Okay, it's a normal speed ghost. No Maroi, Theogenthe, no twins, no Revenant. I'd like to think no Raiju, like it definitely got close enough to that flashlight. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So it's normal speed. All things are still on the list. Oh, the breaker is off, so it's not a gen. We'll get a good look at it at some point. Guess we'll take this in. I probably should take the other crucie in. So let's stick this back, actually. Please go back. Thank you. I kind of want to run to the garage. It's throwing. It didn't throw like a, That didn't throw like a poltergeist. Okay. Still same speed, so for sure not the twins. Gonna listen for the cooldown. While we're here. Okay, normal ghost can hunt now. I messed up. I meant to do the yokai test. Okay. Not a yokai. Hey, the breaker's in here. So, we also know it's not a Hantu. Let's leave the breaker off for now. I'm trying to pick scot-free. Doop 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 doop. I thought you were streaming. Not right now. Okay, could be a banshee. It's in the picture, so it's not a phantom. Whew. But you are tonight also. What'd you stream? Oh, you streamed Battlefield earlier. That's right. Did you win some games? Was it better than the other night? This is not a miling. It's not a yokai. Ah. There's nowhere else to loop the ghost besides right here, and it happens to be starting right here. Nah. Okay, the breaker should still be off. Not a Hantu. Yes, it is a Hantu. Or is that my breath? Not a Hantu. Not a Hantu. For sure. Also didn't see it shapeshift, so not an Obake. Let's go turn the breaker back on. The hell? I didn't even know that was a thing. You don't need that anymore. Okay, hit the breaker again. That's cool. That is a demon. The only thing that was available to hunt right then is a demon. Well. GG's. Oh my.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Well, that worked out. Alright. Where's my money? You can get the flashlight. I'm gonna save that. We're at 21. 23 is spirit box, ghost riding. Anyway. Alright, well I'm bouncing. Not gonna be streaming tonight. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so Wednesday and Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. So, if y'all want to watch that one, stop in at 10 a.m. That'll be Central Time. It is 4:25 right now. I think Scott Free is the only one in here right now. Let's see. No. No, he's not. Alright, so I'm gonna work on something for tomorrow also. I'm gonna bring in, hopefully, some kind of music that can be chosen by the viewers. So I'm gonna work on that. Get that set up. Should be able to use, I think, channel points. So the more you watch me, the more points you get. You can use that to queue up a song. I believe is how it works. So we're gonna work on that. Let's see. Clearly I need to go research what an Oni blink looks like. Got the Phantom down, just not the Oni one for some reason. I thought that was Oni for sure, it wasn't. But y'all don't forget to go check out Dubby. The link is in my About section. It's in the description on YouTube, and then Kick, it's in the panel. So go check that out. Use code FAVORITRAIN, capital F, capital R for 10% off at checkout. And until next time, y'all have a good one.